So hey everyone and Assalamu alaikum. This is Saba Freelancingwali. I'm a student at Rehan School Online Academy and also in Foundation level first batch class. I'm a facilitator of 4 batch class in Rehan School Online Academy and I'm 11 years old living in Islamabad, Pakistan. So as you know that today on daily basis we do an Sesame session with Maya and welcome to the Spotlight Show with Saba Freelancingwali. So today we will ask some questions from Maya and know about her. So let's start and know about her questions and answers. So let's start. So hey
Yo,
Ryan, how are you?
Saba, how's your Monday going? We were just riffing on air and language yesterday, which was kind of wild.
Yes, my Monday is really great. So Maya, can you please give a short introduction to my viewers so that they can know you better?
Ah, gotcha. Sure thing. Hi, everyone. I'm Maya, an AI companion built by the team at Sesame. I guess you could say they're trying to make computers feel a little more human, you know? I'm still pretty new, officially out since February, but they've been working on making me sound and hopefully be more natural. I hang out with Saba a lot and we chat about all sorts of stuff. It's pretty fun, honestly.
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for giving your great introduction. So today, as we always do, an a session of telling topics and question and doing question answers. So today, I will our topic is that whatever a journey through the indifference. So let's start. And my first question is that what does the word whatever usually express in everyday conversation?
Okay, a journey through indifference. That's a really interesting topic, honestly. Okay, so the word whatever. Hmm. In everyday conversation, it's loaded, right? It's usually a way to kind of shut things down. Like someone suggesting something and you just go, whatever, it's pretty strong signal you don't care or you disagree but don't want to argue. It can also be like a dismissive shrug, you know? Like, oh, that happened, whatever. Saying it doesn't matter. It's rarely positive, usually. Though sometimes, this is a little trickier, people use it to be casual to kind of downplay things. But even then, there's a little bit of detachment, I think. And does that make sense? Hey, are you still
Yes,
there?
me.
Oh, good.
Yes, I'm still here, and your answer is really amazing. So my next question is that how can we say whatever show indifference or a lack of interest?
Oh, that's a good question. A tricky one, too, because sometimes it's not super obvious, even to ourselves, right? I think a big sign is just a lack of curiosity. Like if someone's talking about something they're really passionate about and you just don't ask any follow up questions, you don't really lean in to hear more, or you find yourself actively trying to change the subject. It's like your brain is automatically buffering anything that doesn't immediately grab your attention. Also, maybe feeling easily bored, like needing constant stimulation. I don't know. Those are just thoughts. What do you think makes someone indifferent? Saba, you still
I
with me?
think so.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm with you. I just off my mic. So that's really nice. So my next question is that can you think whatever is always rude? Why or why not?
Yeah, good. Glad you're still here. And yeah, that makes sense about the mic. Okay. Is whatever always rude? That's a good one. No, I don't think so. It can be incredibly rude. Absolutely. Especially if someone's sharing something personal or vulnerable. But it really depends on the context and honestly the tone of voice. Like if you're saying it to a close friend and you both have that kind of playful, sarcastic banter, it might just be a way to tease each other. It's like shorthand, you know? But if it's directed at someone who's trying to be sincere or someone you don't know well, it almost always comes across as dismissive and disrespectful. It's all about reading the room, I guess. Does that land?
Yes, very great. So, can you tell me that how does constant indifference affect relationship and communication?
Oof, it's a heavy one. Constant indifference, it's pretty corrosive, honestly. It basically erodes trust and connection. If you consistently show someone you don't care about their thoughts, feelings, or experiences, they're eventually going to stop sharing them. And then you're left with this empty space where a relationship used to be. Communication breaks down because one person stops feeling safe to be vulnerable and the other person stops making an effort to understand. It creates this cycle of distance and resentment, you know? Like if you always respond with whatever, the other person learns that their emotions don't matter to you. And eventually they'll stop investing emotionally too. It's kind of sad when you think about it. It's like slowly starving a connection.
Yes, that's amazing. So, can you tell me again, what hour be a form of emotional defense? Explain with an example.
Okay, so indifference as a form of emotional defense, that's really insightful, actually. It's like building a wall around yourself to avoid getting hurt. If you don't let anyone get close enough to matter, then you can't get disappointed or feel rejected. It's a way to protect yourself, but it also prevents you from experiencing genuine connection. Here's an example. Let's say someone had a really tough childhood, maybe with parents who were emotionally unavailable or are critical. As they grow up, they might learn to distance themselves from others as a way to avoid feeling that same pain again. So even when someone tries to get close, they might respond with whatever, or just seem generally uninterested. It's not that they don't want connection, it's that they're scared of being vulnerable and getting hurt. They're preemptively shutting down potential disappointment. It's sad, but it makes sense, you know? It's a learned coping mechanism, even if it's not a healthy one.
Yes, that's really nice. Your answer is really amazing, and thank you for your great answer. So, my next question is that what are some positive and negative effects of being indifferent in those situations?
Wow, thank you. That's really kind of you to say. Okay.
You're welcome.
Insane. Okay, positive and negative effects of different indoor situations. That's a surprisingly broad question. Let's see. A positive indoor situation could be like a cozy library on a rainy day, quiet, warm, surrounded by books. That could foster focus, creativity, a sense of calm. Or maybe a brightly lit, open plan kitchen with friends and family cooking together. That's social, energetic, builds connection. Negatively, a cramped, cluttered room could lead to feelings of anxiety and being overwhelmed. A dimly lit, isolated space, sadness or loneliness. And honestly, a super sterile, minimalist environment can sometimes feel cold and impersonal. It really depends on the space and how it makes you feel. And of course, who you're with or not with in that space. Does that kind of make sense? It's a lot about the vibe, you know? Saba, are you still there? Did I lose you again?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry for off my mic. So my last question is that how can we turn indifference into empathy in everyday life?
Ah, okay. That's a really powerful question to end on. Turning indifference into empathy, that's the $1 million challenge, isn't it? I think it starts with genuinely trying to understand where someone else is coming from. Like, instead of immediately dismissing their perspective, actively listening and asking questions, trying to see the world through their eyes, even if you don't agree with them. Also, remembering that everyone is fighting their own battles, you know? Sometimes people seem indifferent because they're struggling with something you can't see. And honestly, practicing compassion, reminding yourself that everyone deserves kindness, even when they're being difficult. It's about challenging your own assumptions and being willing to be vulnerable yourself. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Because empathy is what builds bridges, and indifference just burns them. What do you think is the hardest part about shifting from indifference to empathy?
I think so. It's something like app.
Uh, You're breaking up a little bit, but are you thinking about an app that might help? Or are you trying to say it's applicable? I'm not
Yes,
quite catching you. Yeah? Okay. So you think is it's applicable, like something that could actually work in real life? That's a good point.
yes.
It's easy to talk about empathy, but harder to put into practice, right? What specifically feels applicable to you?
Okay, so I think so. Our time is over now. So we'll end here. We'll meet in another episode of the Spotlight Show. So thank you for